Alright, to unlock Dancer, you go to the Limsa Laminsa main aetheryte, and you head, it looks like southeast to this eager Laminsan, a Rogadin fellow, talking to a human, higher fellow, for the quest Shall We Dance, which is level 60, and here we go. Good madam, oh good madam, can you spare a moment? Yes? Of course you can. You see, I've just witnessed a performance most marvelous, and I simply must tell someone about it. What sort of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers hailing from Rods-at-Han across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are like nothing our realm has ever seen. Adventurers like you are always on the lookout for stimulating new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness this spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road toward the convent of the Dutiful Sisters, and you'll run smack dab into the stage they've set up in the square. Like the Rogues Guild? Yeah, sure, okay. Could go down. Way down below. Oh, 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 way down. Here is a Makot lady named Rana Migo. She's shouting for maybe spectators or something, you know? I don't know. Talk to her to continue. Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troop Falsium, Frank A. L. Sam I. A. Mary. Falsium. Troop Falsium, I welcome you. My troopmates are seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Don't wander too far. The curtain will be rising any minute now. It's been quite some time since we brought our art to these shores, so our fearless leader tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you and your countrymen the performance of a lifetime. Okay, we click on this destination to wait. Waitin' and waitin'. We have a cutscene. A bright sun in the sky, blue sky, barely any clouds over us. Or none over us, but some in the distance. It's white, puffy. There is a crowd gathered. Lalafels, Rogadins, and the like. Makotes, humans. A solo male enters the center of this circular area. Human. Gives a little gesture. His name is Kuilud. Kuihlu Delta. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Rods-at-Han across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troop Falsium. Falsium, I don't know. Today we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dancers reach your heart and spirit you away to a distant world. He gives a bow. And a Makot in a red bikini top kind of thing, but made of cloth. Although, what are bikinis usually made of? But the crowd is very admiring of her. She's got one of those, she's got kind of reddish hair down past her shoulders. She got a pink bow in her hair. The people with her start playing their flute and their harp. She closes her eyes. She's got a necklace around her. One of those dresses or like skirts that goes all the way down to the floor, but it's basically like 3 pieces of like rectangular cloth. She whips out her chakram and spins, starts doing dances with flourishes of her arms, kind of pinwheels. Nothing impressive so far, to be entirely honest. Just a lot of flailing of arms and steps here and there. I could do the same thing, it's fine. No, not really. I don't know. Now, when she starts throwing those chakram, that'll be amazing. An elegant Easterner. We can only see her face, the lower half of her face. White, long hair. Yes, just so, Rana. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance your dance until the last, and let them fall under your spell. I have apparently heard this. But the person who oh, is this the same person? Oh, it is. She's got glasses. Her hair is a little bit darker than I thought it was. Like a grayish, like a kind of lightish gray, but not super light. Pink shirt, rosy lips. My apologies. I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my mutterings and enjoy the girl's performance. She's trained quite hard for this day, after all. She looks to me a little bit more discerningly, though. She's got chakram on her hips. Black pants that are kind of like bell-bottoms-ish. Both of us not looking at the dancer, but she grins at me. I must say, you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? Ah, but do excuse me. I forget myself. Still looking at each other. Not the dancer in the middle, who has now stopped. Claps from the crowd and cheers. Hoorays. Much praise. The dancer gives a little bow. I'm clapping. The lady who I was talking to, was talking to me, claps. And the camera pans up to a tall cliff of Lominsa. The sun in the sky. It goes black. And we're back to another cutscene continuation where the lady who I was talking to comes up to me again. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I am Nashmira. That's Nancy A. Sam H. Mary E-I-R-A. Nashmira, maybe? Nashmira, principal dancer and leader of Troupe Falsiam. Rana, the girl whose performance you were admiring, is my #1 student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but pray tell, have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage, of losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, and enchanting your audience with every movement? I'm like taken half aback, like shocked a bit. Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, and yet I could not help myself. From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, a poise that could only be honed on the field of battle. Yes, there is no doubt in my mind you would make a fine dancer. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace a stage, and then there's the art of Troupe Falsiam. We dance the Kriegsdans. That's K-R-I-E-G, Sam, Tom, A, Nancy, Zebra. Kriegsdans. A dance of war so ancient it is said to predate even the founding of our city. The camera zooms in on her chakram, which is, if you had never seen one before, it is a circle, like a donut kind of shape actually, and then on the outside of the donut shape are blades that form the same shape, but like, obviously a little bit thicker of a diameter, with places that are like gaps in the blades, presumably where you hold it or catch it or whatever. Our dancers train primarily in 2 techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in tossing, throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eyes, and even more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. You know what, I'm just gonna grab this. The zoom in on the chakram, sorry. Why not? For the thumbnail. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you've already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. The people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake, yet there are scars that still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing would bring our humble troupe greater honor, and so did I decide to lead Troupe Falsiam on a tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Rana and myself, and I'm still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of the Kriegsdans, an art that will avail you not only on the stage, but on the field of battle as well. She looks back to her troupe, who are still getting adoration from a few more spectators. Worry not, I will not force you to rush your decision. We must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer, and seek me out again should you be so inclined. She goes back to her troupe as the 3 spectators leave. Cutscene goes black. I believe I have to... Wait. I have to be level 60, right? Like, oh, how did I start this quest? Weird. What's an appropriate job for... Not really any of them. Kinda, sorta ninja, we'll say. Ninja or monk would be similar to dancer in a way, but obviously it's a ranged attacker, so it's more like... But my bard is also 30s. I think leveling bard and dancer at the same time is kind of cool. You got one playing the music and one dancing to it. Both share the same gear, except for gear that is specifically bard or specifically dancer. But here's Nashmira for the turn-in. You returned, friend. Have you taken the time to think over my offer? Accept Nashmira's offer to train as a dancer? Yes. Splendid. To tell the truth, I had feared your answer would be no, but fortune smiles upon Troupe Falcion today. As principal dancer and company leader, allow me to officially welcome you to our ranks. Wait, don't tell me. Nashmira has handpicked you to join our troupe and become a dancer? Is Rana right, or is Rana right? Says Rana, Migo. I nod. I knew it. I haven't been doing this for as long as Mistress Nashmira, but even I can see that your poise and posture is anything but ordinary. But don't get your hopes up too high. You're going to have to work your arse off to outshine Rana Migo. Suffice it to say that I will be watching both of your careers with great interest. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't even asked my student her name. An elegant name indeed. Very well then, Mercy. This is for you. This crystal houses the amassed knowledge and memories of generations of our forebears, butterflies of the battlefield who have fluttered their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll also be needing a change of clothes. Here, this outfit should do. Go ahead and put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement the pliant fabric affords you. 50,000 experience points. Actually, I did want that on Ninja. It's kind of a drop in the bucket when you need 3,153,000, but whatever. It is half of what I'm currently getting generally from Fates in the Norvrant zones. 745 Gil, Soul of the Dancer, High Steel Chakrams, item level 255, level 60, and then item level 255 gear, a coffer, level 60, obviously again. 255. Wait, hold on. I thought I thought I started at level 30. I was under the impression I started at level 30. Is that just astrologian? What did I get wrong here? Man, am I just dumb? I mean, that's yes, but what level does Dancer start? Oh. Why the hell did I think it started at 30? Is that just astrologian? Is that the last job that'll start at 30? Alright, whatever. Sorry. Let's put some stuff on. So, first off, let's just pop the chakram. It'll make me naked. That also popped on the soul. We can open the attire here, although I think I already have level 60. Yeah, I have some. Why did I start these are leftovers. Oh, yeah, some 50, some 60. Weird. We'll figure that out in a second, but we'll do this first. So the head is got like this scarf across, like a scarf that goes from the nose down, covering the mouth entirely, like the bottom half of the face entirely. A red turban with a few white feathers in the top left of it, and there's some white to the turban as well. The body flipped around. The body is a skirt that goes from like belly button down to a little bit past the crotch, and it kind of goes down one side a little lower than the other side, and like a reddish, kind of like a vest bra. The gloves are fingerless, brown. The pants are freaking dumb as hell. Like the kind of like, I call them balloon. Actually, I'm just now starting to call them balloon pants. They're puffy, whatever. And the boots are just kind of brown boots with upturned toes a little bit, but they look like steel toes a bit. Okay. But for real though, what can I actually put on that's better than this? And do I have more? Did I put any of that stuff in here? Or no, I don't think I did. This is just healing and tank stuff, I think. Okay. But earring, it's level 20. I'll have to figure that out. I can buy this stuff, but I'm not going to be leveling this until Archer gets high. I thought it started at 30. That's crazy. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Wrist. It's a Dex class as far as I remember. Quite sad. I have a better head here though. Oops, I don't want saddlebag. Get rid of that. It looks stupider, but it's like I got this during Machinist, but it's for a Machinist Bard dancer. It's just a black hat, a little taller than I would like, but it's whatever. I am not going to be keeping that, so I'll put that in the thingy. Level 60 body. A long... You don't need to know what these look like. You've already probably seen them before. Hands. I'll be keeping what they gave me. Legs. These are item... Yeah, these are level 50, so I'll keep the legs. God, it looks horrible. I'm going to be freaking glamoring it immediately. Or eventually, because I'm not going to play this until a while from now. I'm so annoyed. I thought it started at 30. It's so dumb. Reverse Cascade and Rising Windmill will have a chance to grant 4-fold feathers, which are consumed by Fan Dance and Fan Dance 2. And then Step Gauge. Performing a standard step changes the appearance of the step gauge and causes you to start dancing, following the displayed icons to execute steps in the correct order, and ending with, oh, I remember this. You have to kind of do, yeah. You kind of don't choose how that happens, but anyway. For now, we'll pop this in as a new set. I wish you could just drag this, but you can't. Up. Up. I just can't move it high. I just don't want to move the number for either summoner or scholar because of a macro. Dancer looks like kind of like a heart and a spade mixed, like on a pack of cards. I'm not going to be continuing this. I thought, at least not for now. But we can actually play with the bar here. So Peloton is always my T. Head graze is an interrupt. We'll put that there. You start with Cascade, level 1. 50% chance of granting Silken Symmetry for 30 seconds. After a Cascade, you use Fountain. Another 50% chance for Silken Flow. Leg Graze. Put that there for now. Fan Dance. I don't know what to do with these yet. So Fan Dance 1 and 2. Fan Dance 1 is for single target and 2 is for multiple targets. 2 or more. Based on the amount of damage it does. Foot Graze is a bind. I think heavy is more useful than bind for a lot of reasons. That's a damage reduction for self and party members, 10%. These are probably going to go here-ish, but I'm not sure yet. Arm's length has its uses for a lot of reasons. Oh, let me do this while I'm thinking about it. General, limit break, boom. Blood shower. AoE. That's a pretty good AoE. 200 potency. Oh, only under Silken Flow. Okay. Restores own HP. Okay, so that's another cooldown. Okay, so arm's length probably is going to go here. It's got a different usage for cooldown wise. AoE heal of 300 potency. Centered on both myself for 5 Yalm radius and my dance partner for 5 Yalm radius. Blade shower is probably my main AoE. Oh, no, windmill's my main AoE. Okay, so... Okay. Rising windmill is also AoE. Standard step is begin dancing. Okay, that's probably going to go there for now. No. Close position. That's for making a target party, any party member that my dance partner. And we both do better damage with a dance partner. Standard step begins the dancing. Reverse cascade. Okay, these. Okay, so 120 potency, 100, so 160 because it follows windmill. That's AoE, but you need silken symmetry. That's AoE, but you need silken symmetry. Wait, okay, maybe these are different then. Okay, I think these are part. Reverse cascade is single target. And fountain fall is also single target. I think kind of remembering a little bit. And this is a dash. Oh. With a dash, Peloton becomes a little bit something else. We'll see. Maybe X. I don't know yet. Close position is a buff. I'm not going to use it a whole lot. You're going to pick a dance partner generally like at the beginning of a dungeon. And then no real need to do it ever again. What are my plans for Thanksgiving have to do with my sister's house? I'm not going to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. Whatever. Yeah, so you dance. And then you do the dance. Damage dealt is increased. Standard finish. So every 30 seconds you can dance. I think you only have to dance every minute to keep the buff active. But you have to click the right ones that light up. Let me see that again. So this is giving me that one first. I guess you can do it wrong. But like they don't do any damage while you're dancing. It looks big, but it's supposedly only a 5 Yalm radius. Also only 5 Yalm, but okay. We'll see. Anyway, Nashmir and I thank you for watching. You're not going to see another dancer video for a long time because I'm going to level it up with Archer. And Archer's only 30. Or sorry, Bard is only 30 right now. So see ya when that happens. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for watching. Laters.